The Nations Children's Fund UNICEF says 85% of Nigerian children between the ages of 1 and 14 experience violent discipline in schools, with nearly 1 in 3 children experiencing severe physical punishment. UNICEF Chief of Education Sajna Pandey Sobranya disclosed this in Abuja at the National Awareness Creation Meeting on ending corporal punishment in schools, organized by the Teachers Registration Council of Nigeria, TRCN, in collaboration with UNICEF. Pandey Sobranya described the discussion on ending corporal punishment in schools as difficult and heartbreaking, stating, however, the presence of participants at the meeting was a testament to Nigeria's determination to uphold every child's right to safety, well-being, and quality inclusive education. Our correspondent Miriam Akimon reports that according to her, the persistence of these practices contradicts Nigeria's national policy on safety, security, and violence-free schools that commits to zero tolerance to any threat to the security of life and property in schools. Pandey Sobranya also noted that the practice stalled in Nigeria's progress towards the SDG Goal 3 to ensure good health and well-being, SDG Goal 4 on equitable and inclusive quality education, and Target 16.2 to end abuse, exploitation, trafficking, and all forms of violence against children and torture of children. And also speaking, the Minister of Education, Malam Adamu, represented by Hajia Binta Abdulkadri, endorsed the action plan and roadmap for ending corporal punishment in schools in line with the Child Rights Act passed into law in 2003, protecting children's rights to a life free of violence. Adamu noted that globally there is evidence indicating corporal punishment in schools have impacted negatively on attendance and learning.
Your presence here today is a testament of Nigeria's determination to uphold every child's right to safety, to well-being, and to quality inclusive education. Yesterday, we confronted the harrowing reality that 85% of children between the ages of 1 and 14 in Nigeria experience violent discipline, with nearly 1 in 3 children experiencing severe physical punishment. This is a staggering statistic, colleagues, one that demands urgent action and is indicative of a crisis. Much of this violent discipline takes place in the form of corporal punishment in the very institutions that are entrusted to keep children safe, develop respect for human rights, and prepare them for a life in society that promotes understanding, that promotes peace, and that promotes conflict resolution through.
Teachers Registration Council, in conjunction with UNICEF, has organized this meeting where various stakeholders have articulated strategies and intervention for ending corporal punishment in schools, which is commendable. I most sincerely congratulate the Teachers Registration Council of Nigeria, UNICEF, and all other stakeholders in education sector for developing a draft national action plan and state-specific intervention targeted at ending all forms of corporal punishment aimed at improving enrollment, retention, and transition, as well as completion of education. The Federal Ministry of Education therefore endorsed this plan to serve as a roadmap for ending corporal punishment in schools in line with the Child Rights Act passed into law in 2003, protecting children's life to a life free of violence.
Globally, there is presently a paradigm shift from corporal punishment in schools. Because of its effect on pupils, it has been proved to be ineffective, dangerous, and an unacceptable method of controlling and maintaining behavior and discipline. This is because it brings negative rather than positive consequences on the whole process of teaching and learning. It tends to increase child aggression and antisocial behavior, lower intellectual achievements, enhance poor quality of parent-teacher-student relation, and cause mental health disorders. Since corporal punishment tend to dehumanize children and make them feel scared, ashamed and worthless during learning and teaching process, the time has come for it to be eliminated from both homes and schools so as to enhance positive learning. Ladies and gentlemen, it is worthy of note that education has a transformative role in children's lives and in society as